Sant'Antioco is the name of both an island and a municipality in southwestern Sardinia, in the province of South Sardinia in Sulcis zone. With a population of about 12,000, the municipality of Sant'Antioco, it is the island's largest community. It is also the site of ancient Sulci, considered the second city of Sardinia in antiquity. Sant'Antioco is the second largest island of the Sardinian region after Sardinia itself, with a surface of 110 square kilometers. It is also the fourth largest in Italy after Sicily, Sardinia and Elba. It is located some 87 kilometers, 54 miles from Cagliari, to which is connected through a state road using a modern bridge. The island is divided between the two municipalities of Sant'Antioco and Calasetta. Other settlements are the small tourist resort of Maladrosia and Cusorgia, part of Calasetta. The coast of the island is in part sandy and in part rocky. The main beaches in the island are Maladrosia and Cacodus in the municipality of Sant'Antioco and Sotto Torre, Le Salines and Spiaggia Grande in the municipality of Calasetta. The current city name derives from Saint Antiochus, evangelizer of the area, who was martyred in 125 AD. After the decline and the end of the Western Roman Empire, Sant'Antioco was a fortified strong point of the Byzantines. It was repeatedly attacked by the Saracens, starting from the early 8th century, and gradually abandoned by the inhabitants who fled to the more protected inner area. The island mainly remained important as the end of pilgrimages devoted to Sant'Antiochus. There are about 30 nuraghes and several other ancient ruins on the island, but the most important ones are the Gruti e Agua complex, the Siega Martedu nuraghi, and the Sa Cipudita nuraghi. These three sites are all located on the coast and served as both watchtowers and settlements. The catacombs in Sant'Antioco are one of the most ancient Paleo-Christian remains in Sardinia and were used by the Christians between the 2nd and 7th century. They were created through digging and putting together the older Punic Roman cemeteries and were meant for the worshippers to be buried as close as possible to their patron saint, who was supposedly martyrized and has his tomb here. The church dedicated to the saint was built above the catacombs, and it is possible to visit both. The city of Calasetta was inhabited since the prehistory and Punic era, but got abandoned during the Middle Ages. The peculiarity of this village is that when it was newly founded, its inhabitants weren't Sardinians but Genoese, coming from the island of Tabarki in Tunisia, where they had established themselves as merchants. Genoese is the dialect that's still spoken in Calasetta, much similarly to Carloforte in the nearby San Pietro island. Another place to visit in Sant'Antioco is Capo Sperone. From here you can enjoy incredible coastal views. 2 kilometers inland from the cliffs you can visit an old lighthouse that was built in 1887 and soon became a military radio station. It was used as a radar station and as a defensive viewpoint during World War II and finally abandoned in 1957. Sant'Antioco also consists of tiny small beaches and islets, so it's the ideal place for those who want to relax and stay in a kind of private place, but that also means that there is a lot to choose from. Here are the best beaches in Sant'Antioco: Maladroșia and Portiședu. Probably the most famous beach on the island, water is very shallow and is safe for children. Located close to a small village, it offers all comforts even to the pickiest of tourists. Close to Maladroșia, you will find the tiny but gorgeous Portiședu Cove. Coacoadus is one of the longest beaches on the island, and it's a bit less equipped with comforts compared to Maladroșia, but its exceptional clear waters makes everything worth it. Cala Sapone. Cala Sapone is a beach divided into a group of smaller islets that you can see one after another if you explore the area. There really is a corner for every tourist, and as usual, the water is clear and turquoise. Cala Lunga. Cala Lunga is a long sandy beach on a side of the island that's usually sheltered from the wind. It's a nice and peaceful place to spend a relaxing day alone or with your friends and family. Getting to Sant'Antioco by bus from Cagliari or other places in Sardinia can be a bit of an ordeal, so our recommendation is to rent a car.